Heidi Giokos is in Johannesburg speaking to residents there. Now we know that Johannesburg has fallen from its former glory in the infrastructure and just the congestion that is there. But we still aspire that it will return to its, its glory, if you will. Heidi, speaking to Johannesburgers, what are residents saying there?
Yes, Cindy, we are currently in Johannesburg. We are standing outside Sharon Lee Primary School here in the northern suburbs. And you wouldn't say that you are in the northern suburbs of Johannesburg because it's very difficult to navigate through the state of the roads. There are massive potholes. This is a primary school. It's a drop-off area where parents need to drop off their kids, and the road is not in the greatest condition, which obviously makes it very difficult for parents who are dropping off their kids or transport dropping off kids here at the school to navigate through this. What do you focus on, the potholes or trying to make sure that you don't knock over a learner? But we are joined by the chair of the SGB here at Sharon Lee Primary School, Lindsay Engelbrecht. Thank you so much for your time. Maybe just tell us what some of the challenges are here. You've obviously highlighted the fact that this road is not in the greatest condition. Speak to us about that.
Morning, Heidi. Yeah, thanks for the time, and we really appreciate that you've come and shown our road. We've got 1,200 kids in the school, which equates to about 600 parents that have to drop off and pick up twice a day. And then they have to navigate through this road. It is a one-way, so the traffic comes down from the top there. Parents then have to now watch the potholes because they're scared to damage their vehicles. And we have had it that an educator actually lost her braking system by hitting a pothole. Fortunately, it's a slow-moving area, so she was able to control it. And then we've had a child actually fracture her ankle falling through one of these potholes. They are really deep and bad. We managed to throw some sand in and fill it up as best we can. We know we're not allowed to, but it's just to make some sort of effort. I must admit, though, that JRA, the Johannesburg Roads Agency, has come when we've called them. We've asked them to put up extra signage, which shows that this is a one-way. They came and did that. We've asked to put in road markings so that we can control the parking and the traffic for the parents, which they have come and done. But the road marking team said that they can't do it because the surface is so bad that the stuff actually just flakes off and breaks off and washes away within a matter of days.
Okay, I want to ask you, you were telling me off camera that there was even a parent that was trying to navigate through a pothole and actually ended up driving through the fence.
Yeah, that's true. Late last year sometime, we had a parent further down at the grade R section that tried to avoid a pothole and mistakenly hit the accelerator instead of the brake and drove through the fence and landed in the grade R playground. Fortunately, it was early morning where there weren't kids in that area at the time, but it could have been otherwise.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just hoping for some sort of assistance in that solution.
Maybe speak to us about what the parents are telling you in terms of the severity of this, because obviously you were also mentioning parents now need to either focus on not hitting a pothole instead of not hitting learners that are trying to cross and get into the school. What are parents telling you?
You can imagine as well that with the kids, we teach them to cross safely at the pedestrian crossing, and probably 85-90% of them do. But in the afternoons or in the mornings, especially with parents coming in a little later because of load shedding and traffic and all the other excuses that come up with, they would try and get their kids out and into the school as quick as possible. So now if you're busy, concentrating on trying to avoid and swerve on the potholes and stuff like that, you won't notice that a kid walks between cars or out into the road or that type of stuff. And all you need is for some imperfect situation where a kid comes out between cars at the same time that a parent swerves left to avoid a pothole. And that if you actually take a look up this road, it looks kind of wide at the moment with one lane of parking on the right, but in the afternoons we actually have two lanes. So on our right hand side here we have two lanes of cars that are parked waiting to collect, and also one on the extreme left hand side. So there's basically one drive through lane, which is on the worst section. So that is the pothole section, and if you would actually see, or you can imagine, that if you have 4 cars parked across here, now there isn't much space to avoid or to take evasive action if you needed to. So that is the real concern, is for the kids and for the parents as well. I mean, it won't be nice if a parent had to knock a child, the psychological effects and all the rest of that.
So just very quickly, do you think our city works? Do you think it's a functioning city? Do you think it's a smart city? Do you think it's a world-class city like we've been told?
Yes, it is. We are, but there is work to be done, and can we do the right work? That's our concern, is that this road needs to be done. Okay, and so that is what we're asking. Let's do the stuff that needs to be done and fix that, and then we'll tick all the other boxes as they get done.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. That is Lindsay Engelbrecht, who is the chair of the SGB here at Sharon Lee Primary. I did put him on the spot to ask him if he thinks that the city works and if it's world class, as we've been told. We've been told before as well by the President in one of his State of the Nation addresses that he's going to turn this into a smart city. But as a resident of the city of Johannesburg, I don't think there's anything smart in the city of Johannesburg at this point. There's a lot that is going wrong.